who is so beloved to so many people who are on our Shabbat service tonight, and that is the Clemmy and Bob Kaiden duo and all of their family who are here to celebrate tonight the Ufruf, the first virtual Ufruf, I think, ever in the 175 years of Temple Israel. This is our first virtual Ufruf happening here tonight for you, Nikki Kaiden and Corey Olins. Nikki is the daughter of Clemmy and Bob, and her brother Mitchell is maybe here too, I'm not sure, somewhere. But we're wishing the whole family the great simcha that can come from this moment of your wedding happening in 3 weeks in Chicago. You know, gesundheit hate to all of us, as we should be there under your chuppah together. And then we are going to celebrate like there's no tomorrow. But in the moment, we just kind of like, an ufruf is that moment to say, in this moment of anticipation, God bless us. In this moment of heightened awareness as to our blessings, God, be with us. And so surrounded by your community, I want to invite Clemmy and Bob to take yourselves off of mute and to light Shabbat candles for us, as everybody else can also do at home and will do in our own places. Mazal Tov to Clemmy and Bob, incredible leaders in our community, so invested, so involved in Temple Israel and throughout the Jewish Columbus world. There's not a lot of people I would say are like, you know, those people that I would call tzaddikim, but mensches, these people are through and through beloved friends to so many. And can we all just be in your family? Thank you. You've adopted us officially. Let's make the blessing with Clemmy and Bob now.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kibtzanu shel Shabbat.
Amen.
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 Amen. Shabbat shalom. Mazal tov. Mazal tov. And Corey and Nikki, I want to see you. There you are. Hi. Oh my gosh, you're all together. That's very exciting. Especially for me. I know it's exciting for you too. Nikki and Corey, I have loved working with you toward your wedding. I almost said b'nai mitzvah. Toward your wedding. You two, I have to tell you, I want to take you right now, just if you'll fast forward with me for 1 second to the end of your chuppah, to the end of your wedding ceremony, which is going to happen in 3 weeks. And we'll be standing there under the chuppah, social distancing, masks on, and it'll be magical because you're going to break a glass, much like, you know, under that chuppah that you see here in the picture. Imagine yourselves breaking that glass. The tenderness of this moment is that you two, who, you know, are composed of so many vital threads that you've decided to weave into the same tapestry. That's what you've done. You've said, we're going to bring a little bit of me and a little bit of you, and we're going to make this whole together. When we break the glass, we say, the world may feel so fragmented. It feels so broken. And then all we need is like this one unifying event to happen. It's not just happening here on earth, it's happening all over the world. It has ruminations, it has emanations. And that is actually a healing power that you bring to the world by getting married. So, you know, a grateful world actually thanks you because the work that you do together, the love that you bring, I mean, I know I'm just echoing exactly what your parents want me to say, and they did not put me up to this. But, you know, this is looking at two amazing people, and I'm just discovering the amazingness of the two of you. May you shine your light, and we want to just bless you for that union that's going to be happening with this blessing. So maybe if Clemmy and Bob, if you want to come around your kids in this moment, come on the other side, Bob, go around to your daughter. If you can't, can you?
Good.
No. Okay, good. I like this. Okay. And maybe just put your hands on their kepis right there, okay? Right? There it is. We're going to make a blessing to God, and everybody out there is going to say amen. Mekor HaChayim, source of all life, we ask your blessing for Nikki and Corey. We pray that the sacred commitments of their wedding day will sustain them all the days of their lives. May the love that binds them be lasting, and let their hearts be filled with patience and understanding. May their home be a mikdash me'at, a sanctuary built on devotion to God, Torah, and Israel. May they be blessed with health and courage, and their love and friendship as it deepens through the years. We pray that they will enjoy good fortune and find shalom together always. And we say,
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. Mazal tov.
everybody just shout out from wherever you are, Mazal tov, Mazel tov. So much love for you guys. So much
Mazel
love.
tov.
Yeah.
Mazel
Everybody wants to go off of mute. I get it.
Mazel
Mazel tov.
tov.
So
And
nice.
Shabbat Shalom to
Mazel tov.
everyone.
Mazel tov.
They can't help themselves. They just got to shout it out. I'll see you guys in a few weeks.
Can't wait.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So let's join in, everybody. There is that Shabbat that comes in as the Kala, Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, that beloved presence of Shabbat.
Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Shamar V'Zachar V'Diburecha Yishmianu El HaMyuchad Adonai Echad U'Shmo Echad Shem U'Tiferet Ve'Liti Lalecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Likrat Shabbat Lechu V'Necha Ki Mekor HaBeracha Mirash Mikedem Nesuch HaSof Ma'aseh B'machshavat Echila Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Hitoriri Kiva Orech Kumi Ori Uri Shir Daberi Kavod Adonai Alayich Nigla Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela
Standing where you are.
Bo'i v'shalom ateret balagam b'simcha u'b'tzol atoch emunei am segula bo'i עליך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה.
We remain standing, called to the attention and purpose being in this moment, Baruch Hu.
Ya la 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 ya, ya la 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 ya, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. La 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 ya ya, ya la 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 ya, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la ya ya, ya la la ya ya, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 ya.
Taking your seat, appreciating the fact that we learned something this week. You learned one thing about yourself. Maybe it was that as we are at this moment of Shabbat, rest feels different than busyness. Even to have that awareness is Torah. Even to have a sense of something holy is Torah. And for that we give thanks. Our awareness is our Torah. At the bottom of the page, we thank God for the mitzvot. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life and the length of our days. Then your love, God, shall never depart from our hearts. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel.
Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Let's read this part together before Michamocha. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, but there's no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together.
This Shabbat, we are not going to be singing our customary Hashkivenu prayer as we know it, but this beautiful passage, Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha, is in the Hashkivenu liturgy itself. And the reason we chose it this week, in particular, for me this week, all I've been feeling is, please shelter, shelter, shelter us with peace. And that's what this beautiful prayer is, the essence of the Hashkivenu. So we're going to sing this beautiful melody together. You can listen to it once. And we're going to sing it 3 times. And I invite you to think of 3 things in the midst of all this chaos that we're enduring. Think of 3 things that brought you peace to your week as we bring it into Shabbat.
Maybe when we're in this peaceful place, feeling sheltered and safe, we can allow ourselves to even feel simcha, some sense of happiness and contentment. It's not ours to, like, on this Shabbat day, continue to solve, continue to work, continue to raise whatever needs to be raised up. We actually need to rejuvenate. And that's why we're very mindful of making Shabbat a peaceful place for you and for each other. And once a month as a congregation, we have a Simcha Shabbos, or a celebration Shabbat. I'm completely aware of how at any other time in Jewish history, to have a chat box for people to do, to people to write their thoughts down. I mean, this is like amazing. This could be the moment where you actually share what's happening to you in prayer. And what we hope you use the chat box for now is to lift up one simcha that maybe you have in your life, a joy, and to write that into the chat box. We're going to share those joys in a few minutes after the Amidah, the standing prayer. But this is really a moment of focus on joy, kind of despite whatever inclinations you might have, that there's not room for that in this sort of chaotic or crisis-driven moment in the world. we got to have joy, friends. We got to have some sense of real purposeful happiness. That is contagious, we know as well. So I'm going to let you use the chat box. Throw in that simcha or two and tell us just a teeny bit about what that simcha is for you. We're going to now turn to Vishamru.
And you know what? I think I'm going to do the joyous tune. I wasn't planning on it, but because, you know, it's celebration and you brought the simcha. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Beini ubein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam.
There's an old Israeli song by Yankele Rotblit. He wrote it in 1979, and this song is called Lakachat et yadi biyadcha, or biyadech, take my hand in yours. And one of the phrases that Yankele Rotblit wrote was Devarim shero'im misham lo ro'im mikan. What one sees from there, one can't see from here. What one sees from there, one cannot see from here. To me, that's a statement of faith. I'm continuing on. Holy oneness of the universe. Somehow I got here on earth at this moment. I breathe, I live, and I intensify my gaze at my life as we go into the Amidah. And I can't necessarily see everything in the path before me. But faith is what one sees from there, knowing you're going to get there and then being able to look back and have some comprehension of this moment. So we just keep on marching forward and hope for that moment of clarity. And we enter into this moment with an intention of walking together. Give me your hand. Let's keep on walking. Let's keep on going through whatever we're going through, and we do it together. We do it together, feeling a little bit alone, but knowing that the other people are out there with us. That's the moment of Amidah. So we begin with these words that come from the Psalms.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agita hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Taking a few moments of quiet reflection. Closing our prayer, we think of people in our lives who may be in need of spiritual hope and healing, physical repair. They may be truly sick. And then there's the mental and emotional component on top of the physical. El na rafana la rafana lanu. God, help us repair and heal. This week, we are remembering the following people, and you can, of course, write the names of people in the chat box for whom you are wishing healing, starting right now. Shraga ben Alexander, Yantefega bat Rachel, Eliyahu ben Sarah, Harav Reuven Shlomo ben Mendel Valea, Naomi bat Miriam Harav Yosef, Gittel bat Yehuda Fechaya, Zissel Chana bat Yita Rivka, Levia bat Rachel, Norma Agronoff, Bob Aronson, Jim Connolly, Pat Cottle, Lily Kovitz, Michael Gokenauer, Keith Hargrove, David Jenkins, Ethan Kadish, Ruth Kahn, Delma Killinger, Wilhelm Bill Lang, Nancy Martin, Linda Mendel, William Nolan, Anthony Paneth, Clark Patton, Helene Paselnik, Cassie Rush, Joe Sanders, Lisa Scher, Doug Stossel, Florence Taylor, Annette Turner, Barry Turner, Sandy Tizer, Michael Young, Fran Ziegler, Stan Ziegler.
The Shabbat.
All those affected by COVID-19 and those who are anywhere in the world that are affected by the current illness and crisis.
This week, I shared a song of strength, and this was the song of strength. El Narafan Allah. I invite my son Zeke to sing your part with you as we chant this beautiful prayer together. Dear God of our ancestors,
dear God of our ancestors,
help us renew our faith.
help us renew our faith.
Grant us a perfect healing.
Grant us a perfect healing.
Bring peace to all our days.
Bring peace to all our days.
We include a prayer for the caregivers. Please join us. For all who are faithfully taking care of the community's needs, may God reward them, protect them from, and remove from them all sickness, and heal them completely. May God send them blessings and success in all they do, together with all of humanity, and let us say, Amen.
Amen. We now say a prayer for our country, followed by a prayer for Israel. Our God and God of our ancestors, we ask your blessings for our country, for its government, for its leaders and advisors, and for all who exercise just and rightful authority. Teach them insights of your Torah, that they may administer all affairs of state fairly, that peace and security, happiness and prosperity, justice and freedom may forever abide in our midst. Creator of all flesh, bless all the inhabitants of our country with your spirit. May citizens of all races and creeds forge a common bond in true harmony to banish hatred and bigotry, and to safeguard the ideals and free institutions that are the pride and glory of our country. May this land, under your providence, be an influence for good throughout the world, uniting all people in peace and freedom, and helping them to fulfill the vision of your prophet. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they experience war anymore. Let us say, Amen. And a prayer for the welfare of the state of Israel. Rock and champion of Israel, please bless the state of Israel, first fruit of the flourishing of our redemption. Guard it in the abundance of your love, spread over it the shelter of your peace. Send forth your light and truth to those who lead and judge it, and to those who hold elective office. Establish in them, through your presence, wise counsel, that they may walk in the ways of justice, freedom, and integrity. Strengthen the hands of those who guard our Holy Land. Let them inherit salvation and life. Give peace to the land and perpetual joy to all its inhabitants. Appoint for a blessing all our kindred of the house of Israel in all the lands of their dispersion. Plant in their hearts a love of Zion. And we say, and soon fulfill the nation of your prophet. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation. Let them no longer learn the ways of war. And let us say, Amen.
Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzu Yisrael veGoalo. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzu Yisrael veGoalo.
So we turn to Simcha. What have you got? What have you got? You each have, I mean, it could take us all night because we each have some joy, even though it may not feel, you know, the kind that you feel like maybe having a party, as the screen would indicate. But hopefully you have something really wonderful going on. I mean, the Kaidens have this awesome wedding. Rabbi Jessica Schimber just got married. I dare any one of you to top that. So let's hear it from you. Amy Weisbach, our president, is going to list off what you wrote in the chat box. So if you have another simcha, maybe you can get your simcha in right now if you didn't have a chance. Amy?
Thank you. These are always so much fun to do. I love seeing everybody's simchas. It's great. Forgive me if I missed anybody. This came rather fast tonight. But let's start. I want to say mazel tov to my friends, the Cardens, and the whole family on the Erev for Nikki and Corey. Should be very proud. It's a beautiful family. I want to say happy birthday to Karen Burke. And 3 people on our staff have birthdays this month. Zach Luber Friedman, Cantor Moses, and Beata Beata. It's a birthday this month as well. And we want to welcome back Jenna Scher from her beautiful baby, with her beautiful baby rather. Onwards, Josh Cohen and Michael Goshenauer are celebrating their 12th year anniversary. Debbie Belinky has a birthday. Rivka Rowland has a birthday. Amy Nolan is celebrating the marriage of her son, Sam. Shelley Hoffman is celebrating the fact that her daughter Rose is home safe. Donna K. Owen is celebrating 10 years without cancer, being cancer-free. That's wonderful. Ruth is celebrating her daughter Rachel's 35th birthday and her granddaughter's first birthday. Rachel Mitchell is celebrating that Miles is reading and Athena is crawling. I wish you luck in the future. Don Guinness is celebrating the fact that he can visit with his daughters, one this week and one next week. Bruce and Pam Silverman are celebrating their daughter and grandson's birthdays. Jack and Amira Bernstein are celebrating their son's 51st birthday. Karen Paneth is celebrating the fact that she goes to Torah class and that she had a backyard visit with Izzy. So wonderful. Tamarack and Kathy are celebrating their grandson Lucas's 8th birthday. Cheryl Klein is celebrating the fact that her daughter just got her JD from the University of Chicago. What an accomplishment. Tara Scheinman is safely recovering from surgery with Tamarack and Kathy. Mark Rinkoff is celebrating the baby naming of his granddaughter. Mike Tallis is celebrating a Zoom for Allison's birthday. Paula Weinstein celebrating her granddaughters, both of them, 2 plural birthdays. Zach reports that from Facebook, Michael Goshenauer is in better health and is celebrating that. Lynn Schmidt is celebrating lunch with Ruth. Ellen Half is celebrating that Hannah's back home. And finally, Jill Bradburn is getting ready to celebrate Joanna Niece's first baby, the impending birth. So what a list. Thank you. Please forgive me if I missed anything. Mazel tov.
Simmin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simmin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simmin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simmin tov, yehelanu, 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 lecho Yisrael, yehelanu, yehelanu, lecho Yisrael, yehelanu, yehelanu, lecho Yisrael, yehelanu, yehelanu, lecho Yisrael. Mazal tov.
Mazal tov. Can I share one happy thing
Please.
really quick? James Taylor, who's one of my favorite artists, if you haven't seen this yet, friends, just to make you happy and to remind you of the secret of life. He sings that song, The Secret of Life is Enjoying the Passage of Time. It just occurs to me. And he and his wife and son sing this beautiful harmony. You should watch it on YouTube as soon as you get off. But first we have some more things to do. But it'll make you smile and make you also very happy that some of the older rockers are still out there doing great stuff. So we are going to turn to us in lieu of the formal Aleinu. All these cantors that you see at the top of this page, including one of my friends that I went to rabbinical school, she was in cantorial school, Rachel Stock-Spilker, helped write this incredible version of Aleinu. And you know what? It is upon us to actually think about the responsibilities upon us, but also to think of prayers anew every single time we come to them, to have some little taste of something new and different, some new sheen on them. So I thank them, all of these cantors, for writing this special piece. And you can read along with me at home. Aleinu, it is on us to bestow in praise before God as a sign of reverence and perhaps submission. It is on us to bend our knees only in reverence for life and only for submission to that which is good. Aleinu, say it with me, it is on us. Our sages teach that the angels have no knees. Their legs do not bend. They do not need knees because their entire purpose is to stand tall before God in service. But we are not these kind of angels. We bend under the weight of our shoulders. We let this twisted world twist us into knowing that our service to God comes not only in the form of thoughts and prayers, but in the form of action. Say it with me, Aleinu, it is on us. Ve'anachnu korim, we bend at the knee, umishtachavim, and we bend at the waist. Lifnei melech malchei amlachim, we stand straight before God, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We who are made in God's image must be holy because God is holy. So we rise to repair this very broken world. We stand straight because we can. We stand up because we must. Aleinu, it is on us. Bent knees are for showing reverence, to prostrate in peaceful protest, to prepare us for moving, to prepare us for marching. Bent knees are not for killing. God did not make knees or any other part of us for that. Aleinu, it is on us.
Amen.
We come now to Kaddish Yatom, to the moment when we remember people that are dear to us. In this moment for our congregation, we think of those people who passed away very recently, including the mother of Carol Cruz and Jill Bradburn, the sister of Helene Piselnik, the aunt of Amy Wharton. We remember Francis Kreiselman. In the period of Shloshim, the 30 days, we are remembering Joan L. Aronson, Rabbi Sissy Koran, Annette Krieger, Joyce Politi, Iris Levy, Jerry Ryan, Deborah Behrens-Tritt, Doris Krasik, Phyllis Rakoff, and George Floyd. If you're joining us during the 11-month period after having lost someone you love, you can write their name in the chat box or just stand and say their name aloud to yourself. This is the yahrzeit, the anniversary of the following lives and deaths. Sally Barna, Samuel Bennett Tabbitt, Maxine Block, Ellen Brick, Nathan C. Cohen, Rose Cohen, Walter W. Cohn, Lillian Kovich, Alvin Kovitz, Ben Kowal, Samuel Fagan, Louis Gabe, Abram G. Gips, Julius Goldman, Alfred Bud Guggenheim. We remember Dorothy Hay, Martin Hoffman, William V. Kahn, Sue S. Keynes, Mildred Kellerman, Sarah Jo Kobacker, James Lance, Herbert Lazaro, Gertrude M. Leon. We remember Louise Ornstein, Rose Payne, Ralph F. Pariser, Elizabeth Rofsky, Gussie Levin Rose, Marvin Schnitzer, Hyman Schramm, Roy Schwartz, Barney Seidlin, Joseph Skilkin, Florence Jossel Tannenbaum, Samuel L. Fall, Dorothy Topolowski, Herbert Topolowski, and Sonia Warner. If there are any additional names, will you please add those now to the chat box and or stand in your place as we stand together as a congregation to say the sacred words of Kaddish Yatom together. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ve'olma divrach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh. V'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayeh techol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'l'olmei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shmi dekudsha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran be'olma ve'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen.
Amen.
May the source of peace bring peace to all who mourn, comfort to all who grieve. Zichronam livracha. May the memories of all who have been lost to the world recently and at this time in years past, may their memory continue to inspire us, bless us, take us by the hand, walk with us, and let us say amen.
Amen.
Before we make Kiddush, we want to tell you about a few things that are coming up, and all of this is available on our Temple Israel website. And I just want to thank our staff, awesome staff and clergy team and board for making all this happen really tirelessly behind the scenes. We're going to recognize COVID-19 heroes next week with a special guest and congregant, Josh Hara, who's an illustrator and an author. And if you haven't seen one of his Starbucks cups, well, I'm just going to leave that to Josh. But many of you have lifted up people during this particular moment of COVID-19 being in our world. And we want you to invite those people to come to our service next week. You know, these small acts of kindness, not every hero wears a cape. Remember that? Dr. Amy Acton said. So you heroes without capes, we want to lift up your names next week and recognize you. And you can even bring the name of a friend. Nobody has to be connected to the congregation for us to say, wow, these acts of loving kindness are so inspiring and important at this moment to keep us fueled going forward. And speaking of fueled, you know, this was supposed to be, I think it was going to be next week that we were supposed to be celebrating Pride, you know, by going out there. I had this whole plan, the 3 Reformed congregations were going to come together and, you know, we'd see our other Jewish friends out there and our friends from the whole community. We'd be marching in the Pride Parade together. We're going to wait. We're going to wait on that. But next week we will be
2 weeks.
Sorry, two weeks. Thank you. 2 weeks we'll be celebrating Pride. And I would love you to come dressed up in whatever rainbow fair you happen to have. So that would be a lovely thing. Just come on out for that. And then we want to just remind you of our TI wellness community, all kinds of offerings for you to kind of deal with, you know, whatever it is you're dealing with in a way that feels communal, in a way that feels supportive. So many unbelievable offerings because we have amazing talent in our community. And I'm not just talking about me, who's leading that one class. We've got Lori Guth and we've got Dana Zager. We've got people leading Jewish meditation. This is an amazing community to be a part of. And the learning is really wonderful. I also want to mention that for our kids, I want to thank Beata Abraham for our educator, the director of congregational engagement, congregational education, who is making sure that our kids have fun things to do. And we have some other amazing congregants who are leading these virtual programs So there's a way to do yoga over Zoom. There's a way to do Jewish music and to do art over Zoom. All you got to do is spread the word. And I even told my sister in California about this because she's going bonkers because she has 2 little kids right now. So you need to be able to like have an outlet. Tell your friends far and wide they should come. You don't have to belong to Temple Israel. Well, although you can. Okay, never mind. We just want you to join us for all the things that we have to offer. But right now, will you make sure that you have something delicious to drink and maybe a little challah nearby, and we'll make kiddush and mutzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei puri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zecher letziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kitashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lachem min haaretz. Amen. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Ve'al kulam. Salam. Adidu al kol ha'olam. Salam. Shalom. Salam. Adidu al kol ha'olam. Salam. Shalom. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Ve'al kulam. Shabbat shalom.
Big virtual hug to all of you. You should know a month of simcha, please God, and health and great things. We send our love to you. Be well, and if you feel like taking yourselves off of mute, you get to schmooze for a total of 2 minutes before we bid you adieu, and Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for being here.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.